Are you looking for the best Google TV? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Google TV on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. TCL 65-inch QM8 QLED 4K Smart Mini LED TV. One of the key themes for TVs in 2023 has been brightness, and so far few can come anywhere close to TCL's ridiculously bright and vivid QM8 Mini LED QLED. TCL has been tearing things up in the TV world and has put out some legit contenders to heavy hitters LG, Samsung, and Sony, making many take a much closer look at the Chinese company for its high quality and much more reasonable price. With its price, features, and performance, everyone considering a new TV should look at the QM8 as it could possibly be the best TV that TCL has ever made. As part of TCL's flagship newest Q-Class TVs, the 2023 QM8, as expected, runs on the Google TV OS, or else you wouldn't be here. But what we weren't expecting was the 2500 nits of peak brightness in HDR mode that this TV measured out during our full review. This thing is blazingly bright, which means you won't have any problems watching it in a sun-drenched room. The black levels on the QM8 are impressive, too, and with Dolby Vision, IQ, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG support, contrast performs well with excellent local dimming. Gamers will love the QM8, too, as 2 of its 4 HDMI inputs, 2 HDMI 2.1 and 2 HDMI 2.0, have support for 144Hz refresh rate and VRR, separate from the eARC port, too, as well as support for AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and there's even a dedicated gaming mode. Available in 65-, 75-, 85-, and 98-inch variants ranging in price from $1,200 to $10,000. Additional features of the TCL QM8 include Dolby Atmos sound, support for Google Assistant, Alexa, Apple HomeKit, built-in Chromecast, AirPlay 2 and more. Number 2. Sony 65-inch Mini LED 4K Ultra HD TV X93L series. Sony is having a déjà vu moment with its 2023 X93L Mini LED, but we're here to tell you that it's a good thing. On the one hand, it's the exact same TV as last year's X95K, which was the company's outstanding flagship Mini LED. On the other hand, it's gotten some modest software improvements and, most importantly, it's still a premium TV at a much more affordable price. But even if you aren't familiar with the Bravia X95K, and who is, really, all you need to know about the X93L Mini LED is that it's a powerful Google TV backed by Sony's cognitive processor XR, is colorful and bright, measuring an impressive 1800 peak nits of brightness, has support for HDR10, HLG, and Dolby Vision, supports Dolby Atmos sound, and is a killer gaming TV with support for VRR, ALLM, auto low latency mode, and 4K/120Hz. If you're a movie buff, there are some great presets, such as IMAX Enhanced Mode and a Netflix Calibrated Mode, too, as well as what our reviewer called stellar motion processing and low-resolution content upscaling, meaning fast action movies will be smooth and lower-resolution content will look better. But what sets the X93L apart from the X95K are some software improvements. A new Eco dashboard lets you better manage Eco settings, and there are some new black level adjustments for seeing darker scenes better. A new gaming dashboard also allows more control over the VRR, letting you toggle between 60Hz and 120Hz. Available in 65-, 75-, and 85-inch models, the X93L ranges in price from $2,200 to $4,400. Number 3. TCL 65-inch QLED 4K Smart Google TV. Continuing our tradition of spotlighting both a brand's flagship Google TV and the runner-up, we have the amazing TCL Q7. Sitting just one rung below our favorite Google TV, the TCL QM8, the budget-friendly Q7 is available in 55, 65, 75, and 85-inch sizes. 2 of the 4 HDMI ports are 2.1 inputs that can deliver 4K at up to 144Hz, as well as 1080p at up to 240Hz. Considering you'll save a few bucks when going with the Q7 over the QM8, what exactly are you losing from one model to the other? First and foremost, the out-of-the-box picture quality isn't on par with the QM8. Now, if you're not going to be using the Q7 for anything more than Netflix and Hulu once in a while, this may not be such a big deal. But if you're going to be watching a lot of 4K HDR movies, doing a ton of next-gen gaming, and watching a fair amount of lower-res content, the Q7's limited peak brightness levels and SOSO picture upscaling will inevitably become more prevalent. With that being said, you may be wondering why this TV is in this roundup to begin with. The simple answer is that this TCL QLED still delivers a bright enough picture for most folks, its contrast levels are pretty impressive, and the color accuracy is okay for the price. This is especially prevalent when viewing HDR content, where every hue feels rich and shines bright. It's not a perfect QLED, but the TCL Q7 is still a terrific Google TV with multiple size options, competitive pricing, and great gaming performance. Number 4. Hisense 65-inch Class U8 Series Mini LED ULED 4K UHD Google Smart TV. We've been unabashed fans of Hisense TVs for years now, and are happy to report that when it comes to flagship Google TVs, Hisense makes one of the best and most affordable PLEDs on the market right now. Holding the torch so proudly carried by the U8H before it, the 2023 Hisense U8K is a natural level up of its predecessor, especially when it comes to picture quality. When watching both HDR and SDR content, we were simply blown away by the astronomical brightness levels the U8K reached. We expect solid LED backlighting from a QLED, but the U8K's peak brightness and color brightness were so exceptional that we had a hard time wrapping our heads around how inexpensive this model is. The most you'll spend for the 65-inch model is right around $1,000, and it's only a couple hundred more to jump to the 75-inch size. Compared to the U8H, Hisense's latest flagship adds even more local dimming zones for some of the best-looking image processing we've seen from a non-premium brand. This isn't to say the screen won't show some light blooming during dark scenes, but that's the exception rather than the rule. We're also glad to see 2 of the 4 HDMI inputs getting the full bandwidth 2.1 treatment, complete with 4K at up 144 Hz, with compatible PCs. Console gamers will also love the return of Hisense's Game Mode Pro, which gives you a dashboard of customizable gaming presets that can be modified in a pinch. And of course, the U8K wouldn't even be in this roundup if it wasn't rocking the awesome Google TV OS. Although the UI could do with a couple of navigation tweaks, the platform's web-connected elements make for one of the algorithmically strong streaming experiences you'll ever have. Number 5. Samsung 55-inch Class QLED 4K Q70C Series. The Quantum processor does the work for you, transforming your content into 4K. It's engineered to optimize your picture to 4K resolution, enhance depth, and improve color and sound. Keep up with the supersonic speed and catch every thrilling frame without lag or motion blur. You'll enjoy seamless action and sensational 4K visuals at speeds up to 120 Hz. You'll enjoy beautifully balanced colors with dedicated warm and cool dual LED backlights that get stronger and accurate contrast with innovative technology that adapts automatically to match your content. Take in a billion shades of unwavering color and enjoy vivid, lifelike color at any brightness level as Quantum technology works to create every shade you see on screen. Watch the details shine through with Quantum HDR that goes beyond leading standards to create deep blacks, impressive contrast, and picture quality that's analyzed and refined to match the creator's vision. Gaming comes together, bringing the best of console games, streaming games and more all in one place. Get easier access to games, standalone apps and accessories, get recommendations for other games, adjust settings, and more. HDR visuals are combined with steady, smooth gaming performance thanks to AMD FreeSync Premium Pro technology. Consider your gameplay leveled up as you easily conquer tearing, stuttering, and even potentially streak-ending lag.